change, your experience with drug courts in Virginia.
Thank you, Senator, for that question. I do have the privilege to preside over our reentry court in the Richmond Division of the Eastern District of Virginia. And that court admits individuals who are serving a term of supervised release where substance abuse is a primary factor in their potential violations of their conditions of their supervised release. And so I work together with probation, the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Federal Public Defender's Office, as well as counselors and community members to advise and supervise and assist these individuals in reaching sobriety and maintaining that sobriety.
So what is your experience? There's some skeptics and cynics who say it's a waste of time. If they're addicts, they'll always be addicts. And others say this is a disease. Addiction is a disease. It should be treated as such. And our legal system should be aware of that fact and not waste a lot of time and resources if proper medical assistance is all that's needed. What's been your experience?
Thank you, Senator. My experience, and I believe that the statistics demonstrate that there's about a 50% success rate in drug courts. But my personal observations, we recently had 2 individuals graduate from our drug court program, and to see the change in their lives, the fact that they can be available to their families, that they have jobs, it is immensely rewarding. And I think the entire team in Richmond, as well as the other district court judges, fully support the program.
How long have you been involved in either drug courts or legal practice associated with drug courts?
I've presided over our drug court program for the past 2 years as a federal magistrate judge, and then previously as an assistant federal public defender. Many of my clients were admitted into the program, and I explained the benefits of the program and the rigors of the program to them.
Over how many years would that be?
I was a federal public defender for 7 years, Senator.
I noted something that you may or may not have seen the same, but the opioid crisis introduced a new class of addiction. It was no longer the stereotypical addict who was usually, in many instances, a person who was a minority, male, at a certain age group. And most people would have predicted, if they heard about a drug overdose, that the victim fit into that classification. Opioids changed the conversation completely. It now involved high school students in the suburbs, and perfectly successful by external means individuals who became addicted, and their lives were almost ruined, if not compromised by the experience. Our conversation changed. It was a discussion then not about just say no, but about the addictive notion and whether or not it was a health consequence that we ought to view from a health perspective. I think there's been more open-mindedness about it since, and I think we ought to be cognizant of that. I thank you for your work in that area. Senator Cruz did you want to comment on that? You may. No? Okay.
Thank you, Senator.
Senator Cruz is no.
Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. And while you're at it, please leave us a comment. Thank you for watching.